I'm not here to waste no time. I'm telling you right now, Suno is going to change the music industry forever. And this is coming from someone who has made music for 10 years and is very anti-AI for most things because I feel like it could kill creativity until today. So what do you want to know what just came to my desk, John?
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
I'm going to show you. This platform I didn't know about literally only 48 hours ago from this recording. And I was in my bed at 2 a.m. with an idea that I have from the plane ride from LA to London. I had this melody. It was 2 a.m. I was in my bed. And I recorded from the MacBook microphone straight into Suno. Didn't even know how this platform worked. But I was like, fuck it. Let's see what it does. It gave me this option to be able to record an idea. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, what's going to happen if I put this in there? I don't understand. Like, is it just like another door? Are they just like trying to like basically feed me lies into thinking like this is like trying to basically feed me dreams of what this could do? Because I'm thinking, I can't be in a position where it's going to do anything more than what I can kind of do. Fun fact, I've had a lot of writer's block recently where I've just been struggling to even just be able to make any ideas. And I think it's mainly because I felt very debilitated as a producer. Like, I have all the ideas in my head, but not calling myself Michael Jackson. But in the same way, Michael Jackson didn't play any instruments or didn't actually produce. He mainly beatboxed and like basically had producers in the studio with him. Fun fact, that basically brought his ideas to life. Don't believe me? Go look up the demo for Billie Jean and beat it, and you're going to hear him literally beatboxing the songs. Those were the references he was giving basically the producers on what to be able to make. So for me, I felt very much similar, but I don't have those, resources that a producer. I know producer friends, but they can't just come down to the studio whenever or literally spawn here the minute I have an idea. So a lot of the time I just have voice notes that I wouldn't do anything with. And then you saw what came on my desk, John?
Something just came across my desk, John.
Platform called Suno, and I'm not even at my studio. I'm in bed, and I just record this idea into here, and I'm like, okay, let's see what it does. This is the idea, right? Just stay with me while I just preview this for you, okay? This won't last forever. Oh, but at least. Bear in mind, I'm in bed, right? I'm just recording into the MacBook microphone. Together, I don't wanna fall in love again once more. Cool. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now, I clicked this button that said cover. I didn't add any prompts. I didn't do anything. But in my head, I was thinking like soulful ballad, which is what I was doing the clicks. I'm just singing it. This is where it brings me back. With stems.
This will last forever. Oh, but if he leaves, we can cross to heaven together. I don't wanna fall in love again once more.
What? What are we talking about? I gave it a melody. It heard my tone, it heard all this stuff. And it was like, bet, I know what you're looking for. You might as well get a USB-C and plug it to my head and then put it into Suno. Because that's basically what it's doing. It's literally taking our ideas and bringing them to life. And it's almost like reverse engineering in the way that normally your momentum is getting slowed down trying to figure out what the end product's going to be. With this, it's literally showing you what the end product's going to look like, and then you can kind of whittle your way back down until you find a good medium. Now I already see the people in the comments screaming, saying, oh, I've been playing guitar for 20 years, Izzy. I've been doing all this and now it's going to take my role away. I don't believe so at all. You know what I think this is going to do? I think this is going to separate the men from the boys, the women from the girls, the grown-ups from the babies. Because I believe this cannot be used by itself. And it can only be used as a tool. AI is forever going to be a tool because it needs a source. It had my source of the melody, and it has done something unbelievable with it, which is basically bring my idea to life. It has to be from the soul. So I believe more than ever before, this is going to accentuate and highlight the necessity of human creation and human thought, because it needs a source. Because if I just put in a prompt and said "May a pop bammer make a R&B pop banger," it wouldn't have the nuance of the lyrics, it wouldn't have the type of melodies that I'm putting into it. It has to have a source, and you are the source at the end of the day. right? So I wouldn't be afraid of something like this. I don't understand the fear mongering that happens. Now, just bringing it back to the point of people, I'm out of a job. Why do I feel like you don't be out of a job? Because I don't believe this is now for you to be making finished products. I think this is going to be the best tool for you to be using to be able to create fantastic demos that you can then bring to your producer to be able to humanize it and to be able to bring the authenticity and for them to bring their mind to it. But now you can translate your ideas to them fluidly without no conversational words having to be used. You can literally just show them what the thing is that you and how you want it to sound. Is unbelievable. If I had more storage on this webcam, I'd be going on for another 30 minutes, but I'll make another video. But it's going to highlight essentially good songwriting, and it is, I'm not even lying, speed up the creation of music 100 times over. I don't even think that's even a good enough multiplier for how many ideas I'm now thinking about, the thousands of ideas in my voice notes that have died because I've never fully realized them. Look at this. These are the thousands, maybe tens of thousands of voice notes that I have made that I have never even done anything with because I didn't see the potential of it. This is literally bringing out the potential and then inspiring me more to be able to add another verse because now I've got a production there. This is going to kill type beats. Maybe not entirely, but I feel like this is no different to using type beats because the same way that you just literally look up a genre and look up a sound and then you listen to that, but now the structure is all there and it restricts you. This is literally rewarding the ideas that you're making and then literally evolving it around you. It's unbelievable. I have never felt this like kind of childlike excitement about anything since I was a kid, like making music and singing songs and all the rest of it. This has like revitalized me in a way I can't even describe, and this is one of the things that this platform does. I've seen another like YouTube video of this guy, he's like in his 50s, taking an old song that he then had Suno remaster for him. You can go into this and literally like beatbox at the type of drums that you want, the guitars you want, and it will make it for you. This is for the young 12-year-old, 14-year-old boy who maybe his parents can't pay for guitar lessons or for production or whatever else, and you're telling me you can make a sound like this. You can make a voice note maybe into this.
This will last forever.
How is this not good for music? This is going to transform the music industry, and I believe is going to allow people who don't have access to actually be able to make music to be able to do so, and it is going to have an amazing effect on the culture, I believe. I understand the fear mongering, but this is no different to when the iPhone came out. This is no different to when the internet first came out. It's just get with the times, guys. Seriously, just get with the times. And listen, songwriting is going to be at the forefront, and it is important that you get that down and that you get your product down, because if you have no product, you have no marketing. And it's what I specialize in, is marketing and songwriting. So if you want any help with that, I have a school community in my bio that you can be able to join there and work with me directly so that we can be able to up the levels of your music. I've been making music for 10 years and I've sold out headline shows and I've helped people get to millions of streams as well as myself. So you should be doing the same, but without good product, you have nothing. So make sure you join the school community there. We've got people killing it every single day. And I'm also going to include literally the session that I did earlier today with one of my artists in the community, where we literally transformed this whole song. And he saw how to use Suno for the first time ever, and it blew his mind. And we literally transformed this song that we were working on only a week before, and literally made basically a finished product by the end of the session. That was.
And when I want you, everything's slow like I got you. Dancing to this music cause we want to. No one's gonna tell us to stop, gotta stop.